Hey, in the last few months I've been speculating how iPad Air and standard iPad may be the only two iPads that Apple could release in 2023. While things may appear more clear for the iPad Air following the arrival of the Pro model in 2022, which can justify expectations for its introduction, this year's standard iPad has still a couple of unanswered questions. Let's talk about the 11th generation once again. And are things now more clear about its release this year? Hi friends and welcome to Digital Marketing channel. My name is Marco and this is your dose of latest Apple news, leaked information, tech rumors and product reviews. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below, hit the like button and don't forget to enable all notifications so you don't miss the next video. This one is powered by Moft. Take a look at their latest Snap Folio, intuitive origami style design with minimal weight and thickness, made of scratch resistant vegan leather and magnets. Moft Snap Folio goes beyond than just giving you basic protection in single-angle use scenario. It offers flexibility to use your iPad in 4 different modes. It supports both the 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro as well as 4th and 5th generation iPad Air. Follow the link in the description and in the pinned comment. Let's go! For many, iPad 10 generation was a game changer last year, if we exclude some exceptions, not to mention how its introduction has been preceded by many rumors about huge changes. Once it was revealed, many of those did become reality. Modern design line, edge-to-edge display without a home button, A14 Bionic with 4 gigs of RAM and other up-to-date internals, improved cameras, including the landscape front-facing shooter, and of course, Touch ID within the home button. However, it failed to satisfy the hopes of consumers that wanted display lamination and support for Apple Pencil Generation 2. Apple intelligently chose compromise, which made sense since iPad Air 5 already had similar design regardless of its much higher power. What surprised us even more was the fact that Apple decided to keep the 9th gen model for another year. There are some other factors that made arrival of the next regular iPad more difficult to predict. As I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, Apple may replace the 10th gen or do a subtle refresh of 9th generation, perhaps name it SE. But there is another option, something that could make even more sense. Just by looking at the current product path of Cupertino's giant, the next iPhone SE will likely remove the home button. The iPad Pro will get slimmer bezels and new design, which will leave space for visual changes on the iPad Air next year or year after, depending on will we see the 6th iteration soon or not. The iPad 9 is a product of old design, but it still is the most sold tablet coming from Apple. Besides being a favorite product of individuals, it has also been an iPad of choice for much larger entities like organizations, schools, airports, etc. And not only because of its price, but its low-cost repairability thanks to its non-laminated display. 10th generation didn't bring display lamination either, and as such, even with a bit higher price tag, is still better suited for bulk purchases than anything else beside the 9th iteration, which is coming to an age. It's just a matter of time when the old design goes to retirement. I know it's just a speculation, fun one to be honest. I doubt Apple will scrap their last tablet with a home button this year. In 2024, this could be more reasonable decision. At the same time, iPad 10 can simply take its spot, maybe with potential price drop. This will leave space for 11th generation. I dare to rebrand it as just an iPad, possibly with long-awaited upgrade in the form of laminated display. This scenario just looks too much for 2023 considering everything that is happening and all the products that we've heard rumors about. What do you think? Will Apple opt to bring 11th gen to replace the iPad 10 while keeping the version with a home button, or there will be both iPad 11 and iPad 10 with the closing chapter for a home button from all Apple products in 2024? Please write your answer in the comment section below. Is there anything specific that we can hope to see with the upcoming iPad? Better processor could be the one, the A15, which at the moment powers Apple's another tablet in the lineup. Current iPad mini may easily be at the core of the next standard iPad. We can assume that iPad mini replacement, which should be showcased next year, will probably feature chip upgrade, A16 to be precise, even if there are rumors about the M1 too. As far as storage goes, iPad 11 will still be offered in two existing configurations, 64 gigs and 256. Its price, however, will depend solely on its display type. With lamination, we may witness increase. We are still in 2023 and we have a lot of time to see will there be an iPad this year at all. That would be all. I hope you had some fun listening to this rant of mine. If you did, please subscribe, slap that thumbs up, and turn on all notifications. Thank you so much for watching Digitalna channel. My name is Marko. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.